Okay, so we have the system wired up. We've made a couple of changes, and I will walk through and show you what we've done with this installation. First, we have changed our TV to an RCA. The other one that we had was Great Picture, and it worked for about 3 days. So I decided to go to a totally different unit, and this one will be in the comment or description section below. So something else that we've done is the speaker setups on these small TVs are really lacking. So what I did is we've installed some small computer speakers on the sides of our rack mount. So let's take a look at the wiring. Okay, using the existing plug that the manufacturer has in this trailer, we tapped off of the coax for the antenna, and we ran it down and went inside the bunk. From the bunk, we followed it over along the edge, and then we came up and pierced the cabinet and went to a plastic conduit that I actually already had. It came from one of the home improvement stores, and I really can't tell you which one. It is kind of unique because it has a slit in the conduit, making it very easy to run the wires inside. So we came over, and here we came into with a power line into the same conduit, pierced over here through this bunk, came up to the corner, and then I took a paint that came close, or fairly close, to matching the interior of my trailer, and followed it up to the base of the cabinets. Now, once inside the cabinet, what we've done is I installed a power receptacle that powers not only the TV, but it also powers the computer speakers that we installed. We went over through the cabinet and again pierced the bottom edge of the cabinet and brought the wires out of the bottom of the cabinet. From there, we just used basic wire ties and tied the cables together, following over along the adjustable rack for the TV, the swing out mount. And on over to the other speaker. Okay, so we're all installed, the TV's up and it's running, and I'm going to show you the picture here in just a moment. We're all wired in, everything's operational. Couple of different things. One, I'd made mention of the TV. I had done some research and found that the unit that I had picked seems to be spotty on reliability, and sure enough mine failed within just a couple days. So I did switch over to a RCA, and that's what's installed. It does have a DVD player, and like I mentioned, I will have the part numbers in the description below. It actually went fairly smooth. There was a bit of time that went by before I got back to this to hook up the power. You will definitely want to improve your speakers. The speakers on these little TVs are very tinny. They're facing the back, I believe, mainly. But the little computer speakers actually work very well. And I'm going to, actually, I think I'm going to unplug the computer speakers and then plug them in. I don't know how the audio quality will even come out on the recording, but we're going to give that a shot and just see what happens.
Modes.
The cabin itself is bullet resistant.
Just a small part of an unprecedented security operation.
Now let me
for the
unplug
Pope's
the
five-day visit to the
computer
United States.
speakers.
3 cities, Washington, D.C., New York, and Philadelphia. 16 events and multiple processions open to the public. Crowds at times over 1 million.
The numbers coming to Philadelphia could far exceed anything else.
Again, I'm not sure how well it plays, but it's definitely tinny in comparison to the bass that the computer speakers give.
The entire fleet of NYPD choppers will be in the air and on the ground. It goes into lockdown. The streets, the rivers, and of course the airspace as well.
Along with the Pope, New York City is also hosting the UN General Assembly. 170 world leaders.
And then on top of it all, there's almost an afterthought. Oh yeah, by the way, the president's coming.
The Pope's visit is so large and complicated.
But got my iced tea. I have my TV on, ready to sit back and enjoy. Thanks for watching us. Please consider subscribing to our channel.